everyone for some more Copa Libertadores here in FIFA 23 with Estudiantes de La Plata. And we are in the semifinals. We're up against Peruvian side, Sporting Cristal, who come from Peru. The other semifinal pits Atletico Mineiro versus River Plate, the Brazilian giant versus the Argentinian one. But before we continue on, I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. For some reason, I thought Palmeiras was in the semifinals, but even though they won the second leg, they lost the aggregate to River Plate. But we are up against Sporting Cristal, which going on a bit of a Cinderella run here in this particular tournament mode. As you can see, Fernandez from River Plate with 9 goals. I'm not sure which Fernandez that is, but you can see Bocelli and Carrillo each with 6 goals for us. But without further ado, we are going to go ahead and play this first leg here against the Peruvian outfit. I'll put her... I prefer those kits other than the other. The other ones, I know I've said this before, but they remind me too much of Sunderland. But they're playing a 4-3-3 flat. I wonder if that Grimaldo they have at right wing is related to the Grimaldo that plays for Benfica. I'm not sure. I'd be lying if I said that I recognize some of the last names, but I'm not sure if they're the players who I'm thinking of. But clear skies at the Arena del Centenario. You can see our goalkeeper, Mariano Andujar, is our featured player. There has to be a reason why this club has made it as far as it did. I'm talking about Sporting Cristal. Which, I should have done a little bit more research about this team. That'd be horrible if I said that they're kind of like a Cinderella team and here they're like a real prominent team in Peru. Like I said, I'm not as knowledgeable about South American teams as what I probably should be. But the good thing about me doing this particular tournament mode is that I get to learn about each of these clubs. Just like with Estudiantes, whenever I did research on this team, I actually found out that this team won the Copa Libertadores 4 times. And they won 3 straight back in 68, 69, and 70. So this is a team that is experienced. And their last one was back in 2009. So this is a team that can win this competition and does know how to win this competition. So... you can see both teams shaking hands. Kind of want that as my thumbnail. As we're underway here in Peru. Not exactly the pass I wanted to make, but... Bocelli! Not the most convincing of runs, but we are up ahead here. And also, Estudiantes is the first team outside of the top 5 in Argentina to win a league title, which the top 5 in Argentina are Boca Juniors, River Plate, San Lorenzo, Racing Club, and Independiente. As Bocelli scores his 7th of the campaign. Ooh. Nice job by Baselli. Can he add another? And should we make the final, I will have that as my final episode. So, of course, yesterday you got to see the first 2 episodes of the series, and then right now, of course, you're watching this, and then about a half an hour from now, I'll may or may not have a final. This could be the final episode, depending on what happens, but hopefully we make the final. We seem to have a good foothold of this first leg here. I like how nobody is able to get the ball once they dispossess the opponent. And of course slide tackles is shit in this game. Yeah, slide tackles are nearly impossible in this game. Of course, my audio on my OBS decides it wants to crap out again, so I was only able to hear... A good thing audio isn't necessarily that important a thing in this particular playthrough, but hopefully that does not bleed into the recording. And we go into the second leg here. Pereira did get a goal for them to give him a little bit of a lifeline. And I think what I'm going to do for the second leg, I'm going to keep the team as is. Let me see what happened between River Plate and Atletico Mineiro. They are tied a game apiece. So even if we do reach the final, we are going to have a tough match on our hands. But we are going to go ahead. We are going to sim this match. And if it looks like the team needs my help, then I'll jump in, but hopefully that won't be the case. Hopefully this team could get the job. Even one goal, I will feel very comfortable. We're in black, they're in red. That was... who was that? Why? Was that Baselli? Why did he not pass it to Carrillo? He was wide open on that left-hand post. I should sub off Baselli just for that. You have an early opportunity and you get selfish like that. I'm really almost half tempted to sub him off. How could you be that selfish? It looks like nobody brought their finishing shoes today. Oh, that's not a good place to give up the ball, guys. And our defense just... they can finish, but we can't. I am not happy. You know what? It was all because of Baselli and his selfishness. We could have had an early lead, but no. He decided to come up with some half-assed attempt on goal. And now Sporting Cristal is right back in this tie. I will not accept that. He may be the highest rated player. I don't know how he's the highest rated player on this team, but he's taking an early shower. This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm jumping in. Okay, I'm just gonna go all the way here. I'm gonna go all the way with Piatti. And a 2-goal aggregate lead is restored. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump back to Sim. We really should be winning this game 2-1. I mean, well, 2-0. Because I don't think they would have scored that goal had they not gotten that momentum from that early miss. I am actually fuming about that. None of these teams look particularly good, but I'm going to go ahead and jump in. If we could get an early goal here. Okay, that's a goal kick for us. That was... I tell you what, if we would have conceded there, Lolo would have been off. As a matter of fact, I think... I'm gonna be ruthless. If you make a bonehead play, you're getting taken off. This is too high stakes for us to be making mistakes like this. As Mendez, the substitute, makes it 2-1. 5-2 on aggregate, and surely that is us in the final. Unless somehow we manage to concede 3 goals. But yeah, I'm not, as you can see, if those of you that are familiar with my FIFA content, I am not afraid to get ruthless if I have to be. Because I will not tolerate lazy players, and I will not tolerate selfish players. This is a team sport, not an individual sport. It's 16. Who's 16? Mendez. Nice pass, Carrillo. Can you put the icing on the cake? Nope. But we are in stoppage time right now. Not that it really matters much because we're going to be going through to the final. We'll be facing either River Plate or Atletico Mineiro. And that is the final whistle. I'm kind of hoping in a way we face Atletico Mineiro. I kind of don't want to play River Plate. I mean, if I must, then I must, but I kind of really don't want to play against River Plate. I'd much rather play somebody outside of Argentina in the final. Piatti with that breakaway goal from defending that corner late in the first half. We are going to go ahead and advance. And we are up against River Plate. Excuse me, unfortunately. So it's going to be an all-Argentinian Copa Libertadores final as Estudiantes de La Plata take on River Plate. Of course, River Plate have the leading goal scorer in Fernandez. Boselli just one behind him, but to be honest with you, I was not happy with him in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, he may be my highest rated striker, but I think I'm going to have Mendez in there. And Romero can come on for Lolo because Lolo did not cover himself in glory either, so... But that is going to be the team that I'm going to be rolling with here against River Plate here in the final. And the next time I see you guys will be about 15 minutes from now. I know this is a bit of a shorter episode, but I do want the final to be its own episode. But yeah, 15 minutes from now, I will be having the final episode for you guys here. We will be taking on River Plate in the final. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.